Welcome to Open Bar Podcast, where we raise our glasses to the best in the business. Speaking about the best in the business, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Tequila Grande Amante. Crafted with the utmost precision and aged to perfection, it embodies luxury in every sip. So let's raise our glasses to excellence and take a shot to the finer things in life.
First of all, if you know anything about being an upcoming artist, it's very hard to break into the industry. You got to pay for everything out of pocket without receiving it back right away. And so, yeah, so those things right there can make people start and not finish.
Right.
But with me, I feel like regardless of what, I'm putting my best foot forward and I'm going for it.
Okay. So right now you have a single out. What's the name of the single?
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
Yes, Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
B-A-G.
B-A-G.
Conversation never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Meet me by the bar.
Straight up, no chasing.
Open bar podcast.
Straight up, no chasing.
Welcome to Open Bar Podcast, with a conversation never on the rocks, but it's straight up no chaser. Your boy C4, and today we have a special guest. Go ahead and
Lady
introduce
Too
yourself.
Much in the building.
Lady Too Much. Lady Too Much is in the building. It's an artist. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself. At least a little bit.
So I started writing when I was 13, but I started pursuing my career about a year and a half ago. And right now I'm about to drop my first EP on March 29th, so be on the lookout for it. And I'm having my EP party on March 30th, so stay tuned. Show up, actually. Show up.
So if you having an actual party, where's it going to be at?
In Ontario.
Oh, you going far. You going
It's
far,
only
far.
30 minutes.
Ontario.
It's 30 minutes. About 30 minutes.
Okay. So you have been writing since you were 13, and you've been only doing music for a year and a half?
I started pursuing it about a year and a half ago. I was pursuing other dreams. So,
Like what?
I was a school bus driver for a few years.
Okay.
And then I opened up my daycare, which I still have.
Okay. So you getting that loan money. Daycares be getting bread. For real.
So I still have my daycare. It's in Victorville. Anybody who needs, me to watch their kids, hit me up.
No, but, okay, so year and a half doing music. What inspired you to actually start doing it? Like, because going at it now, I feel like you're serious about it. So what inspired you to do it?
Right. So, like I said, I've been chasing other dreams, but I just don't feel like it was my real passion. Like my real passion has always been music, and I've been putting it to the back burner, like trying to. First of all, if you know anything about being an upcoming artist, it's very hard to break into the industry. You got to pay for everything out of pocket without receiving it back right away. And so, yeah, so those things right there can make people start and not finish.
Right.
But with me, I feel like regardless of what, I'm putting my best foot forward and I'm going for it.
Okay. So right now you have a single out. What's the name of the single?
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
Yes, Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk.
B-A-G.
B-A-G.
What inspired
All
that?
caps.
What inspired Bag
Because
Talk?
I've always been about my bag. Like, I've always been just hustling. I've been a single mom for a long time. And then even when I didn't have kids, I was always I was going to school. I went to college. I had multiple jobs and stuff. So I also want to make music that kids can rock to. So I see a lot of children vibing to Bag Talk, which...
Are you cussing in Bag Talk?
No, I have I cussed like twice. And it was like, it was the worst shit. Yeah. But...
They probably cuss. Kids be cussing too, though. So
they do.
They be
They
cussing
do.
their ass off.
But I try to make music that don't really have too much cussing in it either, because I do want to make music for kids too.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where Bag Talk came from.
So is your music more inspired by the fact that you want to make music for kids, or is it just something that you
like want to do as far as the industry you want to do? What type of genre would you put yourself into?
In the hip hop / rap, but I do want to also make music for kids, but it's not inspired by the kids.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I was trying to make that question like sound as clear as possible, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, no, because you said you make music that kids can listen to, so that's
Yeah,
what's up.
because I don't let my kids listen to everything that be out here nowadays.
Okay.
So,
So year and a half, because I'm gonna get you.
okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
You know, I honestly I know a lot about music, so I'm big on artists that are, following what they believe in and actually driving through it, because I deal with a lot of people, a lot of artists that start, like you said, and stop, but they have the opportunity through me because I'm giving it to them, and they still don't take it.
And see, that's where, with me, I felt like I didn't have any guidance when I first started. I didn't even know what I was doing other than recording.
Okay.
Like, I would put music out and it ain't doing nothing, you know?
How are you putting it out, though?
I would just put it on YouTube or something.
Oh, okay. So you didn't understand the
back
the
end,
distribution.
the
You didn't understand the
marketing, the promotions, nothing. I didn't, because I didn't know. I was coming into it just knowing how to rap. That's it.
Right. So do you understand BDS, SoundScan? Do you understand your publishing? Do you understand things like that?
See, I know a little bit about my publishing and stuff,
Okay.
distribution, and I'm learning as I go. So
Okay.
I'm still looking for that guidance too, because in the back end, it's a lot.
Okay.
It's way more than people know when it comes to the music.
As long as you're open to learning that stuff, that you're gonna be
Of
good at
course,
it. Especially
of
because
course.
it's a music business, not
Yeah.
just music.
Yeah, facts.
Okay. So what are you looking to change in the industry when it comes to your music? Like what type of influence you trying to put on?
So,
Because you know we got a lot of artists. You know,
exactly,
so, how are you gonna
exactly.
be
So
different?
I still have a few songs where I'm just going all in, just giving the bars like straight, like hood shit.
Okay.
But I still have other songs, like I have one song called Dear Lord. I have another called Deeper Than Rap, and it's just telling like my story and like what I've been through.
Okay.
And I want to be able to reach out to other people and let them know, like, if you're going through this or whatever you're going through, you can get through it. Like, I don't want to just put music out there just to be doing it. Like, I want to be able to reach somebody and help them through a situation.
Right. Okay. You good?
Huh?
I said you good.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Year and a half. Okay. Now I'm asking the questions because I am like
As you should.
a manager, artist management. I do marketing. I do a lot of stuff when it comes to artists. So, how are you picking your beats? Because that's another hard thing that artists have a problem with, picking the right tracks for their sound. How are you doing that?
And then that's the thing too. So at first I was just going on YouTube, and right now I still have a few songs where I did kind of like go and see like what else was out there, and have like the producer maybe figure out if he can make something similar or something.
Okay.
So that's how I kind of go about it.
So
Because
you'll
I didn't have an actual producer in Victorville who made the beats. I just had a producer who he has a studio, but he only records. So I had to find someone who made the beats out there, so that I wouldn't have to drive down to LA every other day.
So the producers, what type of sound are you working with? Like as far as what can you compare your sound to?
Probably like Nicki Minaj or
You
Mulatto.
going Nicki? You going Nicki?
Or Mulatto.
Mulatto? Lotto dope. I like Lotto.
Definitely.
Lotto dope as hell.
Definitely.
I think Lotto is underrated. She's really dope. So
She is.
Yeah.
She is.
so you're Nicki Mulatto, okay? Nicki
Bars, lyrics.
Bars and lyrics. Okay. It's a lot of artists that are a lot of female artists. So that's the thing now, right? You have a male-dominated industry. How are you handling that? Have you ever?
I don't think about it that way, which I know it is like that, but I see a lot of women just conquering it, breaking those barriers, you know. So I know I can.
Okay, breaking
I got
those
it.
barriers.
So
Breaking those barriers. That's lit. We were just talking about the clothing line. That's
Right,
why I
right.
said that. Okay, Nicki Minaj. I wanna get into like the fact that you only been doing it a year and a half, like consistently.
no. So I started in the third to fourth quarter of 2022.
Got you.
But to be honest, I was out of work last year
Right.
for half the year.
Okay.
So I was living off of the money I had on hand.
Right.
So I couldn't pursue the music at that time. So once I started back working, I picked it up again, and then I built up a lot of momentum. Back Talk it reached almost 100,000 views in the first month,
That's lit.
and I dropped it last month. So
Off of what? Spotify.
off of YouTube,
YouTube. 100,000. That's actually pretty good.
almost 100,000. Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
And it's my first single of the year, y'all. So stay tuned. I'm about
How
to drop
are you
another one,
promoting
too.
that?
Well, I did a lot of marketing. I did like Google Ads. I also did. I had raffles. I had.
So you getting on your shit.
I just promoted it every day on all platforms. Like I said, I had the raffles and anything else I could do. I had the
Right.
all-in-ones. I don't know if you know what that is, where you just go out and you record
Mm-hmm.
and you just play the song and stuff like that. You record yourself
So you was doing back talk like over and
heavy,
over, heavy.
consistently
TikTok,
on everything.
on everything.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's actually pretty dope. I'm actually shocked. 100,000 in a month is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Now,
So I'm just waiting to see what the second single gonna do before I drop my EP. So
okay. You look like you know what you'd want to do as far as your marketing.
yeah. But like I said, I'm still looking for more guidance. I'm still looking for more marketing strategies because as
seems
far
like
as the back end
what
goes,
you're
it's a
doing.
lot.
No, yeah, the back end is good. The back end you can learn that. Just don't learn it late. 'Cause
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to. I'm willing
Right.
to learn it.
You got to know that because it's the music business. Like I said, it's the music business. So before you doing all the fun stuff, you got to make sure all of the business is done. It's like you can't
Facts.
just build a building on shaky foundation. But when you're doing something, if it's working, 100,000 in a month is kind of like good. It's good actually.
Okay.
So to get those numbers and still learning, yeah, and you know your marketing, you know how to market. Now you got to go and make sure you do the business because the marketing is good. Especially for 100,000, that's crazy. In a month? Jesus.
Period.
1 month?
Follow up, y'all. Follow up.
That's crazy. On
Yeah.
YouTube. What about Spotify and stuff like that? Have you been keeping up with those?
So I haven't kept up with those just yet.
Have you released it on iTunes and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's on all platforms. It's on
Okay.
all platforms. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tony with Sweet Poison ENT, and we're at the Open Bar Podcast, and I have a drink for you.
Conversation never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
In tonight's episode, we're making the Blue Train. We're gonna start off with a shot of that Grand Diamante, Anejo. We're gonna add a half a shot of simple syrup. A full shot of fresh lime juice. Ooh. And dab it up with that blue curacao. Shake it on up. And voila, you got the Blue Train. Cheers. Bomb.
100,000 on YouTube. What do you project your EP to do? Because some people be like, man, I'm about to do $1 million. I'm about to get out here and I'm about to knock them out. What do you project your EP to do?
I expect it to do more because it's more promoting. Because I already promoted like the first single, and I'm also gonna drop another single before I even drop the EP. And before I even drop the EP, I'm still gonna promote some of the songs off the EP with the all-in-ones and do
So you working?
like a whole lot of scenes and stuff. I'm working. I'm networking. Meeting with somebody next week. You know, an investor and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, you getting to whatever you gotta get to. Getting to the bag.
Period.
The name of the song. Okay.
Bag talk.
Bag
you
talk.
Feel me? You know, when you're a single mother, you gotta get it.
Nah, that's crazy. A lot of women is literally taking over the music industry right now, so that's why I had to ask
And I
those
see them doing
questions.
their thing.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. They're actually pretty dope too. Like, I'm more of an R&B head, so I'll be looking at the R&B artists, like who's next, who's hot,
Right.
and stuff like
okay.
that. But the women, y'all knocking it out the park on the music part. Like,
Okay, period.
I'll be scared of what I listen to y'all music in the car. I'll be like, damn, Lotto album out. I can't play this in the car. Dang. I started rolling down the street playing Lotto. They were like, this nigga right here. What's up with him? But I know she hard, so it's like, damn.
Because they probably want to play it. So
I mean, I downloaded it, you know. I downloaded it. If I'm on my motorcycle, I'll play it in my head. I quit in the car, cruising.
They probably want to play it too.
She be barring up though. Like she be talking about some shit. So
Yeah.
I like
It's
Lotto.
there with her.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Her new album just came out, so I was like, let me see if I can play this. I had to look
You
around.
can
like,
go ahead, set the trend. They probably just waiting for somebody else to do it so they can.
I mean, LeBron did "Sexy Red" song.
Okay, then see.
He was in the locker room doing what he did on I think that was Meek Mill song he had, but yeah, he did that same thing. I guess it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, you gotta be secure.
I mean, we
in-
play guys all the time, but
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like guys
Yeah.
feel like they can't play females or whatever the case
But nah,
is. But
I'm gonna play the shit. Fuck
females are dope,
Yeah.
just as dope as guys. That's why we're
I just-
breaking into the music industry.
Yeah, y'all
You know?
y'all doing your thing. I'm gonna play it though. I'm gonna play it. I got
Do
it
it.
though. It's
Do
on my
it.
phone. I downloaded it, so.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know, don't forget to play Lady Too Much. You feel me?
Yeah, I checked out the music already, so I hear it. But for you to tell me how you plan your marketing and stuff like that, that's more important than the music. And then also, what else is important to me is more so about like your ethic, like how your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? How many songs you're doing, how often you're recording, like things like that. Because if you look at the industry, people are putting out music every day and it's oversaturated. So you got to be able to curve certain stuff and really like cut through stuff. Like we say, the all-in-ones and the Instagrams and stuff like that. All that stuff matters. Everything matters. Like the
Right.
shorts, the reels, the TikToks, the even the fan base, the what is the other one? Clubhouses and stuff like that. You gotta really be on.
Right.
You gotta really be on everything. If you're not, then you're gonna fall behind.
Right.
So it's like it's not just about being an artist and putting a song out. It's more so about all the other work that comes with it. Because you gotta work the album. You gotta have merch. You gotta have everything. So it's bigger. It's bigger than you.
Bigger than me.
You gotta
Definitely.
you just gotta continue grinding on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like the fact that you have some type of marketing skills behind you, because a lot of artists will put it out and be like, oh yeah, it's hot, go listen to it. Like really, that's it? Like there's nothing else you got for me?
Ain't nothing else to it, huh?
Right, like that's it? Okay, cool. No, I'm not listening to that because it's too many people out here. But yeah, what separates you from a lot of artists? If I didn't ask you that question already.
Well, I believe the drive, the motivation, the reason behind why I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it for my kids, but like I said, it's my passion.
Right.
The first passion ever for me. And it's like I've tried to pursue other passions, and I love them, but I always felt like something was missing. And with music, I don't feel like that. And there's people out here who do it because other people doing it or somebody put them up to it. But with me, it's not that. It's just like, it's rooted in me.
Right.
To bring it out of me.
Right. So when you say the passion you got, and that's what separates you from a lot of artists. How many songs would you say you got?
Right now, I have 7 that's recorded, mixed and mastered, and registered.
Those are registered too. Check you
Yes.
out. See,
So I
that's
have-
the part. That's the part right there.
Yes.
Registered.
Yes, since
Getting the business together.
Period. Yeah. So since I've been, like I said, last year started off rocky, but since I've been able to start back, I have those that are fully ready to put out on all platforms. But I do have other things that are written down, ready to record as well.
I mean, that's good too. 7 songs ready to go is better than no songs ready to go. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? I'm not gonna give you 5. Give me 2. Because 2 years will come like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't got a plan for it,
Yeah.
you see yourself in the next 2 years.
I see myself there. I see myself there with the music. I see myself hitting platinum with albums.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
I see
Speak it.
I see it, okay? I see myself doing big things. And then my goal is not just to hit big with the music. It's really to help other people.
Right.
I've been helping other people for as long as I can remember. I've been a foster parent. I've met somebody when I was an Uber driver who was homeless with a 9-year-old son, and I let her stay in my apartment for a few months
shit.
to get them situated and stuff. So
How the hell did that go? That's a whole nother ball game. How did that go? Like, how did that come about?
It was like a little rough because it was things that was coming out about her. Like she lied a lot. She would leave her 9-year-old son at the house by himself and things like that. Like me personally, my daughter is 11 and I still don't feel comfortable doing that. But certain things like that, it was rocky. But when it came time for her to leave, she left with no hesitation because it was only supposed to be a 6-month ordeal. So she left within that time frame. But I did,
Did she get
give
her
the
shit
place to help
together?
her out. I don't know because the reason why she left was because she was doing things in my house that she shouldn't have been doing, and I caught her. So
But I mean, the fact that you even allowed it and had the heart to allow it was good, especially coming in with your kids too, right?
yeah, exactly,
That's big.
exactly. So
That's big.
yeah, so music is a goal for me, but this is just going to open up doors for me to really be able to help out more people. I want
Right.
to help out children who have been kidnapped and exploited. That's my biggest goal right now, is to really find them and reunite them with their families and stuff. So
That's a big thing too. There's a lot of kids being kidnapped and abducted.
yeah,
Yeah. I fucked that up.
yeah,
I sure did.
yeah.
Goddamn. Well, yeah. Jesus. Let somebody stay in your house? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What prompts you to do that? Like, what was on your brain? Like, what did she say to you?
Well, I was an Uber driver at the time, so when I picked her up from a hotel, and then she told me she was going to look at a room for rent, and then she was telling me like, okay, if you don't mind, I want to try to like get you again to take me back to the hotel once I'm done. She said, I won't be that long. I said, okay. She's like, I could try to rebook you or whatever. And I said, no problem. I'll just stay here and I'll wait if you're not going to be long. So I actually waited on her. So when she came back out, she said, the lady cussed me out and she was doing this, she was doing that. She said it was too hostile of an environment for me, and I don't want me and my son in that type of environment. So then she was like, do you know anybody who have a room for rent? And I'm like, no, I don't think so, because at the time I was in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Right.
So I'm like, no, I don't think so. So we exchanged numbers because I'm like, okay, if you're looking for a job or something, maybe I can help you find that or whatever. But she was like, if you know anybody that has a room for rent, my voucher is about to be up. So she had a voucher from like the county.
Yeah.
I guess they give you like 2 weeks
Yeah.
in a hotel. They pay for it. So it was about to be up, and she said, if you know anybody that has a room for rent, if you could please let me know. So we exchanged numbers, and I literally didn't know nobody that had a room for rent. So I talked to my family and my friends, and then I really prayed on it. So nothing came back void when I prayed on it. I was like, God, I hate to see her 9-year-old son laying his head on the cement, So if there's anything that I could do to help her out, guide me through this.
Right.
So it took about a week, and then finally I hit her up and I said, you know what, I could rent one of my rooms out to you, and I did. So
Okay.
yeah,
That takes a lot.
yeah, definitely.
What? A stranger? There's a stranger in my house. What?
Don't sing that song.
Get out of here! I cannot. I will not. Not like that. I mean, that takes somebody that's real kind-hearted to do that.
Yeah,
What is your sign?
Cancer.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Did she take advantage of that, or?
I feel like she did some ways because you're leaving your son out, and then it was times where I was there, and he would come out the room like, "Where's my mom?"
Nah.
I don't know where your mom is. And then he's like looking at me like, "You don't know where she is," and I'm like,
Do you
I
know it?
supposed to?
I'll be like,
Like,
do you know what she is, my
you
nigga?
know, like
Not like that. Like, nigga, you asking me?
no, but facts. I was like confused because I'm like, I don't know, like you know, but
Okay.
yes,
Let's
I
get
feel
off
like,
of her. Let's get off.
Yeah, she did, but
That just
I
means
did what I did, which was
you're
open
a
my doors to
kind-hearted
them.
individual.
Yes, so
That's dope.
I'm just grateful to be able to help.
That part. So the next 2 years, you want to be able to, go platinum. You heard it here first,
Platinum, you
Platinum.
feel me? Platinum.
Platinum. She about to be
In less
working.
than the 2 years. In less than the 2
That mean you about to
years.
gas up.
Yes.
And it's the first platform that she's been on.
Yes.
And she's been grinding.
Tag them. Yeah. Book them. Open bar.
That part. Open Bar Podcast. Yeah, we open conversation. Now, that's why we got into that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about, business. It's always about business, but it's more so about having an open dialogue, open conversation. None of this shit is like scripted. I'm literally like talking to you off the top of my head. I want to know certain stuff. I know what to ask you because I already deal with artists. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my one thing. Is there any artists that you're working with right now?
So far I've worked with Compton Boy Took, and then we're supposed to be working on another project. So since my EP is about to be ready to be wrapped up, we're probably going to get into that.
What is your process of what's your recording process? Like as far as getting the song, writing a song, recording a song, mixing, mastering, like how is that process for you?
So first of all, I gotta find the right beat, cause I don't write to just any beat. The beat gotta slap, like it gotta slap your mama. You feel me? Like
Slap. Okay.
it gotta definitely. I gotta feel it, feel the vibe with the beat, and then when I do, I listen to it over and over, and then I get into my zone, and I go in on it. And then once I'm done writing it is when I go to the studio to record it, and they mix and master it a day.
So you pre-write and you already memorize it the way you want it, the vibe you want it to be.
Yeah, because I don't like wasting people's time, and I don't like wasting my time. When I go to the studio, we're recording, and we
Right.
get to
You got the right
I don't
energy.
have time to play.
How long does it take you to record one song?
Less than 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours. Oh, so you trying to be Lil Wayne out this motherfucker? Okay.
Oh, you didn't know?
I don't.
He the reason why
I don't.
am who I am. Okay. He is the
Ain't that his
reason.
song? I am who it is. All right, cool.
He
That's
is
Eminem.
the reason.
That's Eminem. But that's dope. Okay, less than 2 hours. Mixed and mastered. Okay. Dang. Okay.
Yes.
How many songs can you get done in 4 hours?
So probably like a little bit over 2, so like 2 and maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So you get the vibe right. You write it, get the vibe right, and then you go record it. And it takes you an hour or 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. You probably can get about 3 to 4 songs done in that time if you gassing them and you already know what's going on.
And
But then,
like minimum 2. Minimum.
right.
That's minimum.
Okay. I'm shocked because that's actually
No way, like he didn't know.
okay. All right, here
I'm
we
the
go.
female Weezy, you feel me?
Okay. All right. So, boom. Where did you get your name from? Let's talk about that.
So at first I couldn't come up with a name. I could not come up with a
Typical.
name.
Everybody be having a hard time naming themselves as an artist.
But it was just me. I felt like I had, well, people would tell me that I had bars, but I felt like I had like
So you used to freestyle and
just
stuff.
major bars. Well, I used to hop on people's songs.
Oh
who did
shit! So you
music
got some
already.
features.
A lot of features, yeah. But
Well,
I
you didn't say that.
wasn't, because I wasn't taking my music career seriously.
So you
then.
just jumping on other
I
people's
was on,
songs.
yes, exactly. And they would tell me I had bars, and I felt like, okay, you know, I got too many bars, but I'm like,
So
too
you
many
was
don't
just
sound like
gassing
myself.
other people's shit and not saving those for you. How many
Right.
features do you say you got?
Probably over 10 in that time span.
You got 10 features. You was charging them for them?
No.
What?
Like I
It's
said,
a
I wasn't even
business.
taking my music serious at the time.
What made you What made you start getting on other Because it's a process, and I just want to know, let everybody else know how to get into the process of becoming an artist, or even getting on other people's stuff, or having people get on yours. What made you start getting other people's music, getting other people's songs?
They heard about me. They would hear about me from this person or that person, and they would be like, "Okay, can you hop on my song for me?" Of course, no problem. But I mean, of course, now it'd be a little bit different because, like you said, it is a business,
Right.
and I am pursuing my music career,
Right,
so
right.
there will be a fee. But back then,
If
it was
ain't
like,
a fee, don't talk to me.
period. But back then, it was like it was so much word of mouth to where it was like this person wanted me, this person wanted me, this person wanted me. So
Okay. I'm in awe. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got features. 10 features. Jesus. 10. Okay. I'm thinking about the time frame. I'm thinking about how many songs you done. I'm thinking about how you motivated to do certain stuff. So it's given. You feel like you got a little gas, you got a little flame up under you right now.
period. It's already lit. So
Okay. Lady too much
in the building.
in the building.
Welcome to Open Bar Podcast. We raise our glasses to the best in the business. Speaking about the best in the business, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Tequila Grandiamante. Crafted with the utmost precision and aged to perfection, it embodies luxury in every sip. So let's raise our glasses to excellence and take a shot to the finer things in life.
When you tell people,
Get the chin.
when you tell people you rap, how do they respond?
First of all, because I am in school, I'm a student. And
It's like you nice, but not nice. That's what it sounded
so
like.
we have to give we have to tell about ourselves. And I'd be like, I'm a rapper. And they be like, okay, period. They be excited. So it feels good to get those responses.
Hey, what? Spit some bars? People always be like, spit some bars.
No, not all the time.
I hate that shit. People like, man, you a rapper? Man, spit for me real quick. No, man.
I'd rather them ask me to listen to my songs, like my music,
Yeah,
so that they can go listen to it after we. I mean, hey, bye. Listen to that Gucci Fendi Prada real quick.
What is it?
Oh, my next single is called Gucci Fendi Prada that I'm about to release.
Gucci Fendi Prada?
Yeah.
Okay. When you plan on releasing that? You said March?
No, so my EP is releasing in March, but I'm releasing that maybe in 2 weeks.
Okay. Make sure yeah. We'll definitely try to put at least out a trailer or something out for you to make sure we promote it over here at our
Okay,
podcast.
period.
That's dope. Jesus. Okay. So 2 years. We went over the name because you couldn't find any other name. What other name what did you have in line? Because I know when people pick their name, they be like, oh, I got this name, maybe this name, maybe this name. Or you just like, nah, I'm a lady too much.
I kind of thought about Go Hard, but I didn't really like it. So because people was telling me I had bars, I felt like, okay, too much.
You rap with a lot of
too
confidence.
much bars, too many. I got it. Lady, too much, but too much on a daily.
Oh, okay.
Period.
Cause when you rap with a whole lot of confidence. I noticed that he. Okay.
Lady Too Much put that ass on a bad day. You feel me?
Hello. I'm in awe right now because when I looked at it, now talking to you is like, okay, she knows her goals are. Your marketing plans is crazy. Like for you to put money behind your posts and to actually do some of the stuff to promote your music is different from a lot of artists. A lot of artists literally, like I said, they'll just put it out there and be like, go listen to it. But to follow it up with certain things to make people go look, listen, and look, those are the things that is gonna get your music out there. Like you gotta really do the footwork. If you don't do the footwork, you ain't gonna be nowhere next year.
Yeah,
Like
that's
for
a fact.
real, you gotta
Because
take over your backyard.
when I first started, that was me. I really didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do other than rap and just put the music out there. So when I first, so last year, I was networking, and while I'm networking, I was working with like OG Suicide and stuff, and so I'm taking notes from any and everybody that knows what they're talking about, and I started implementing what I learned, and it's working.
OJ Suicide.
OG Suicide.
OG Suicide.
Yeah, he's on like the No Jumper podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but
No, I get it. But
it's
yeah.
a lot of artists.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of artists. You gotta really separate yourself when it comes to music. You gotta really outdo and outwork because this industry is the most saturated at this point. You see what Kanye do. Kanye be doing all kind of little trickster moves and little bitty things here. He'd be like, you gotta know what you're doing. Marketing the way you did that, the 100,000 views in 1 month, like, that's crazy. For an independent artist, for somebody who's fairly new, you know what I'm saying, to do that. Like, I know artists has been doing this shit for years and can't get 100,000.
Definitely.
So, hats off to you
like
for
I
that.
said, I've been taking notes. I'm willing to learn. I mean, because you can't just think you know everything when you really don't know nothing. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
So.
Gotta be the student of the game at all times. Okay. You want to tell the people how to find you, how to find your music?
Yeah, so Lady Too Much is on all platforms, _ after every word. So Lady _ 2 _ much _ official. On all platforms, follow me, listen to my music, and show up to that EP party. And yeah, get that EP when it drops March 29th. EP party March 30th.
So yeah, March 29th, she's dropping the EP. And so I just want to ask one more question. When you did your Instagram, the Lady Too Much, why did you put the underscores?
Because there was other Lady Too Much. There was other ones. And so I couldn't just put Lady Too Much. I had to
You gotta make it different.
switch it up, yeah, in order to
So
get
I got
that
another
in,
question. I got another question. Because now you said there's a lot of other Lady Too Muches. How are you going to separate yourself from those other Lady Too Muches? How are you going to take over that name?
They're not me. They don't have
Yeah,
the
nah, I need to
bars.
know
They
what
don't
you-
have the
Ooh,
passion.
okay.
They're not doing what I do. Like you said, almost 100K in like a month.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
Have you
I'm
checked
really
all 8
putting
platforms?
in-
Are you did your
They're
homework
not
on your
even
competition?
artists. Yes, of
Oh,
course.
they just
not even
people.
artists. They're
Okay.
just people.
Just people.
Right.
Civilians.
So
That's what we call them,
listen to the real Lady
civilians.
Too Much. You feel me?
Okay. I'm with you on that. Yeah, okay. Damn. I literally that was a question that needed to be asked because it's so many artists out here that have the same name, and it'd be like, how are you gonna separate yourself from that? How are you gonna not?
And they probably don't even do their research or look
Right.
up the person and stuff. I'm like, hold on, why do they have this name? Let me click on them and let me go see who they are.
Okay. All right, take over then. Shit. All right.
Done.
Yeah, so we're gonna end it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lady Too Much for showing up on the Open Boy podcast on time.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? We've been at it for a while. We started late, but you know what I'm saying? Check us out, Open Boy Podcast _ on Instagram, Open Boy Podcast on YouTube, and the real Open Boy Podcast on Facebook.
Period. Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all.
That part.
Conversation never on the blocks.
by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars.
Meet me by the bar.